Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Simbi, for those of you that are new here. Today we're going to get right into business, and I'm just going to share with you some things that I believe the Lord has been laying on my heart, just personally, and I think it will encourage and inspire you. So, first thing, as Christians, or as human beings, I would say, when we want something and when we need something in our lives, we find ourselves praying, fasting, seeking God for that thing, right? Like, let's say you need a meal for the next day. Like, you don't know where your next meal is going to come from. So that is a need, like you need something so pressing. You're praying to God, crying to God, you're fasting for that new job. You're like, God, give me this. God, give me that. And I don't believe we should just seek God for what he can give. God is a good God and he gives good gifts. And yes, it's okay to ask for them. But I believe there's an issue with our faith and our relationship with God if we only seek him when we need things. So that's number one, right? And I think most people know that, right? Are you seeking God just when you need things, or are you seeking God to actually build a relationship with your creator, the one that created you, right? That's number one. Now, I noticed as well, I don't know if I've noticed this, but anyway, I can say that after we get those things that we have been praying and fasting for, right, our needs, so as I said, when you need something, your prayer life gets stronger, like you feel like your faith is on fire. But then when you receive those things, when God gives you those things that you need, for some reason, you don't find yourself praying as much anymore because there really isn't a pressing need, right? And if that's where you fall into, right, I think we've all been there. I think that certainly speaks to the nature of the relationship that you have with the Lord, right? Is it a give and take? Is it a need-based thing? If you have everything, if you have all the riches in the world, do you still desire to seek God, right? Now, as a believer, as a true believer, I think that when we get the things that we need, right? When God supplies our needs, as it says, he will supply all of our needs. When he supplies those needs, those things that we've prayed and fasted for, right? As opposed to us no longer seeking him because we got what we wanted, I believe that when God gives us our needs, that leaves room for us to begin to pray for other things, right? Like the other things, praying for our intimacy with Christ to grow, our intimacy with the Lord to grow, our prayer lives to grow more, our spiritual lives to grow more, I think at times we focus so much on the material, the day-to-day needs, which are important things, but we don't pray as much for the spiritual needs, right? The things of eternal value, the things that go beyond this world, the time that we have here, right? So I think the word I'm just trying to share with you all that came to me and spoke to me so loudly is like, I should pray that God should meet my immediate needs so that frees up space for me to do the work that he has called me to do. Because if I'm over here hungry, thinking about a job and I don't have anything, it's so much harder to serve God fully and commit your time. If you are unwell, let's say, if you are sick, it's hard for you to be sick physically and do what you're called to do the thing that he has assigned you to do, right? So for me, right, I had been praying and seeking for things like a job and to complete this and to do that. And now, yes, I have those things. But what has happened with all the things he has placed in my hands, all the spiritual things, this channel, for example, what has happened with that? Now that I have my needs met, am I just chilling and just comfortable and complacent, whereas him providing those things was actually to make an avenue, make a way for me to continue to do the work that he has called me to do. So those are my thoughts, and I think these videos are just gonna be just like that, right? Like revelations, realizations that have come to me, and I just come on here and I share them with you all transparently because that's just how my brain works. And I think like at times we make our calling or our assignment a lot more like yes, there's a responsibility, right? you're responsible and you should do things with excellence. But I think personally at times I have overthought. I spend time overthinking what God is just telling me to just do. Just go out, just do it. So this is how we gonna be doing it. And doing it. And I don't know what that song refers to. I probably shouldn't be singing songs that I don't know the full reference to before somebody comes and says she just finished preaching. Now she's singing about doing it and doing it. I'm so anyway, yeah guys, so that's on that. Thank you all. God bless you. Stay blessed.